Conference. Mike Katz, Jewish Labour Movement, speaking actually on our rule change and the rule change and then of the CLPs in Appendix 1 that was circulated earlier. And this is a rule change about rooting out racism and anti-Semitism from our party. Conference. I don't want to be here because I wish there hadn't been an upsurge in anti-Semitic, Islamophobic, misogynistic and homophobic vile hate speech in our party. Even, Conference, here in our exhibitions and on our fringe, I'm sad to report. Jeremy has said it. Tom has said it. We have all said it. There is no place for this in our party. We must root it out. Against this backdrop, is it any wonder, Conference, any wonder, that support for Labour amongst British Jews is said to be as low as 7%? Conference, it makes me weep. The party of Manny Shinwell, the party that has done more than any other to promote tolerance and equality, the party to which the Jewish Labour Movement has been affiliated since 1920, is not seen as a welcoming home for Jews. The leadership has acted, and we welcome that. They set up the Royal Report, they set up the Chakrabarti Report, which had a number of good rule changes which would help our party deal with the problem. So I have to say, Conference, we are beyond disappointed, we're dismayed that the NEC didn't put this forward in their package of rule changes so that we could sort this now. Andy, moving it, said we have to take these rules because they require urgent action. And, Conference, I have no problem with that whatsoever. But leaving it as passing our rule change for debate next year means waiting another year so we can actually put this rule change on our books. It means another year to change our rules to make racist and anti-Semitic and other abuse as grave an offence as supporting another political party. Another year to send the signal to our members, to our minority communities, to the whole country that we are serious about dealing with this problem. Conference, we shouldn't have to wait a year. We shouldn't have to wait a further minute. We should have been able to do it now. They had our words, they had Chakrabarti's words, and they could have put them into effect immediately. So, Conference, I have to say, and I say this with no little regret, the JLM does feel let down. But we're going nowhere. We're going to be working with our members. We're going to be working with our members, with our affiliated members, with supporters, MPs, councillors, in CLPs, in affiliates, to show that, like every minority community, Jews are welcome in the Labour Party. And, Conference, Conference, thank you for that. That means a lot, not to us, but to the whole Jewish community. And I will say one more thing before I go. If we have to wait a year, sadly, so be it. But the next best thing we must do is renew our commitment to dealing with this, show we're serious in dealing with anti-Semitism, racism, misogyny, homophobia, and it's up to all of us, from the very top of this party downwards, to take responsibility for calling out hate speech in our party whenever we see it. Thank you, Conference.